The American Health Care Act has passed through the Congressional House of Representatives, and if it passes through the Senate, over 26 million Americans would be without health coverage. And under the American Health Care Act, states can opt out of covering pre existing conditions, and those pre existing conditions include AIDS and HIV, Alzheimer's, arthritis, bipolar, which is manic depressives, cancer, cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy, that is another term for spasticity. So basically, if a person suffers from spasticity, they will not get health coverage. There's heart failure, Crohn's disease, emphysema, diabetes, epilepsy, heart disease, hemophilia, hepatitis, lupus, kidney damage, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, obesity, organ transplants, paralysis and paraplegia, more picking on the disabled there, Parkinson's disease, if a patient is pending surgery, pregnancy. So, where's the pro life Republicans on this one? Pneumonia, sleep apnea, stroke, drug addicts, gender dysphoric, and domestic violence victims, including rape. So, all of those are pre existing conditions under the American Health Care Act, and people with pre existing conditions will be placed in high risk insurance pools, and the American Health Care Act provides $8 billion for people in high risk insurance pools. The Center for American Progress says $200 billion would be needed to cover the healthcare costs of people in high risk insurance pools with pre existing conditions. And the Joint Committee on Taxation calculated that the American Health Care Act would amount to a $594 billion tax cut for the top 0.1%, and they calculated that this would amount to $200,000 a year more per year per capita in the top 0.1%. And the American Health Care Act began with a 17% approval rating from the American people. It will probably decrease, and the silver lining is that Planned Parenthood will not be covered by Medicaid in the American Health Care Act.